President Biden suggests a possible investigation into Elon Musk and all of his companies. Find out why in today's video. Welcome to Trade Daily, where we break down all the best stock market news. Like and subscribe to keep up to date with the stock market. And I really hope you enjoy this video. Joe Biden says that the Tesla, SpaceX, and now Twitter owner Elon Musk's ties to foreign countries are worth being looked at over national security concerns. The president was asked about the world's richest person's financial and commercial connections to the likes of China and Saudi Arabia, and whether he viewed the South African-born billionaire as a threat to American security. I think that Elon Musk's cooperation and/or technical relationships with other countries is worthy of being looked at, whether or not he is doing anything inappropriate. I'm not suggesting that, I'm suggesting it's worth being looked at. That's all I'll say, replied Mr. Biden during a press conference on Wednesday. Mr. Musk closed his protracted deal to buy social media platform Twitter for $4 billion last month, and advertisers have already paused their spending over fear about content moderation and the potential return of previously suspended figures such as Donald Trump. The Tesla CEO used some of his enormous personal wealth and sold shares in the electric vehicle maker to fund the purchase, as well as securing billions of dollars in financing from groups linked to Saudi Arabia, Dubai, China, and Qatar. Tesla has also opened a massive factory in China and views is an essential future market for the company, and critics have asked if the entrepreneur will be compromised by his business interests in the country, which has 1.4 billion potential customers. Some U.S. politicians have taken notice, and on the 31st of October, U.S. Senator Chris Murphy, a Democrat from Connecticut, asked the Committee on Foreign Investment in the United States to investigate. Foreign Investment Committee is a federal interagency committee which looks at the national security implications of foreign investment in U.S. companies. The committee has the authority to retroactively investigate and to unwind deals if it feels it necessary. Mr. Musk has also injected himself into the Russia-Ukraine situation and was accused of parroting Kremlin talking points when he suggested on Twitter ways to end the conflict. It's very clear that Elon Musk is transmitting a message for Putin, Russia analyst Fiona Hill told Politico. And she said of Vladimir Putin, he uses prominent people as intermediaries to feel out the general political environment, to basically test how people are going to react to ideas. It's just fascinating, of course, that it's Elon Musk in this instance, because obviously, Elon Musk has a huge Twitter following. He's got a long-standing reputation in Russia through Tesla, the SpaceX space programs, and also through Starlink. He's one of the most popular men in opinion polls in Russia. At the same time, he's played a very important part in supporting Ukraine by providing Starlink internet systems to Ukraine and kept telecommunications going in Ukraine, paid for in part by the US government. Elon Musk has enormous leverage as well as incredible prominence. Putin plays the egos of big men, gives them a sense that they can play a role. But in reality, they're just direct transmitters of messages from Vladimir Putin. It is not the first contentious moment between Mr. Biden and Mr. Musk, who has mocked the president on Twitter and called him a damn sock puppet. Mr. Musk has also said he is now a Republican voter and urged people to vote for the GOP ahead of the midterm elections. Mr. Biden has repeatedly excluded the Tesla boss from events promoting electric vehicles, while including the likes of General Motors and Ford, with supporters of Mr. Biden pointing out that both of those companies support union labor in their factories. And just before we continue, we're giving away a $50 Amazon gift card every single day. You just need to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and get the bell on. Also, comment at Love Trade Daily to lock in your entry. Winners will be contacted privately. Good luck. Now let's not waste another second and get right back into the video. This all comes just as Tesla shares slipped lower Wednesday after Securities and Exchange Commission filings showed CEO Elon Musk has sold another $3.95 billion in company stock as he continues to find cash for his recent acquisition of Twitter. Musk, who is also financing part of the $4 billion required to buy the social media website, sold 19.5 million shares between November 4th and November 7th, at prices ranging between $197.196 and $208.731 per share across a total of 12 transactions. Earlier this summer, Musk sold 7.92 million shares between August 5th and August 9th, netting a total of around $6.9 billion, taking advantage of a 47% rally in Tesla shares from late May to August 5th, when the first sale was made. He sold another $8.5 billion in April. Musk told Tesla investors last month that he and his investor group were obviously overpaying for the social media group, with overall costs pegged at $4 to $6.5 billion. Musk himself was on the hook for around $33.5 billion, a tally that included his 9.6% Twitter stake and $7.1 billion in equity commitments from outside investors. He has also arranged for debt financing of around $13 billion. Tesla shares, which have lost around 50% of their value since Musk made his Twitter ambitions public in early April, were marked 1.1% lower in early trading to change hands at $189.19 each. Musk's sales aren't the only headwind Tesla is facing, however, and data from China earlier this week suggests demand concerns in the world's largest car market and key Tesla manufacturing hub, linked in part to the country's zero-COVID health policies. Tesla sold 71,704 cars in China last month, an industry group said Monday, including around 54,505 for export, down from record sales of just over 83,000 in September. Last month, Tesla, which has been raising costs of its US-made cars for much of the year, reduced the starter price of its Model 3 sedan by around 5.3% and cut the cost of its Model Y by 9%, just days after its third quarter earnings reported echoed the impact of rising production costs and indicating narrowing profit margins for the world's most valuable car company. Gross automotive margins were 27.9%, that's a 600 basis point decline from last year, Tesla said, and flat to the figure recorded over the second quarter owing to a surge in input costs and expenses linked to the ramp-up of new factories in Austin and Berlin. The group also said full-year deliveries may fall just shy of its 50% growth target as it simplifies operations, reduce costs, and improve the experience of our customers. Elon Musk has confessed to making mistakes since the controversial $44 billion purchase of Twitter, insisting that he is not dumb, tries not to be dumb, but is sometimes still dumb. Elon Musk has confessed to making mistakes since the controversial $44 billion purchase of Twitter, insisting that he is not dumb, tries not to be dumb, but is sometimes still dumb. The world's richest person spoke out at a Spaces event on Twitter in which he spelled out his vision for the company and tried to tackle the concerns of advertisers, many of whom have suspended business with the company because of the uncertainty caused by his takeover. The intent is not to do dumb things. We are not operationally dumb. We are aspirationally not dumb, but we still do dumb things, he said on Wednesday. There is an element of nothing ventured, nothing gained. If we don't try bold moves, how will we make great improvements? We have to be adventuresome here, and we will make big leaps and radical improvements, but they come with some risks. The key is to be extremely agile. When we make a dumb move, we correct it quickly. That is what really matters. Mr. Musk tried to reassure advertisers and brands on the call that his new advisory council to moderate content on Twitter would represent a diverse set of viewpoints in the US and internationally. In the short term, I only got the keys to the building a week ago Friday. I am moving pretty fast here, but it takes a moment to rewrite the Substack, he said. The rate of evolution of Twitter will be an immense step change to what it has been in the past. If nothing else, I am a technologist and I can move technology fast, and that is what will happen at Twitter. Mr. Musk, who bought the platform for $44 billion last month when faced with a court case after trying to back out of the purchase, told the call that he wanted Twitter to add banking features. We want to make the system as useful as possible. The more useful and entertaining it is, the more people will use it, he said. Mr. Musk also urged automotive advertisers to stay on the platform and insisted that Twitter would not show any favor to Tesla, of which he is the CEO. I would encourage car manufacturers to continue advertising on Twitter and for their Twitter handles to be more active and their CEOs and CMOs to be more active. Brands should tweet more, executives should tweet more, and I would encourage people to be more adventurous. That is certainly what I have done on Twitter with Tesla, myself, and SpaceX, and it has worked out quite well, he said. I am not going to do anything that is advantageous to Tesla, as that will turn off other automotive advertisers. It has to be a level playing field or we won't get automotive advertisers. We're going to try and be as fair as possible. Elon Musk has clearly stated his position on the future of his companies. But is it already too late? Is Twitter the huge iceberg to Tesla's Titanic? Well, the recent price plummet of Tesla stock would indicate that it is. We go in depth into why the Tesla stock price has fallen by over 50% in the suggested video at the end of this one.
And with that, we've come to the end of the video. I'd like to give a huge shout out to anyone who's made it this far. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'd also like to make it clear that this is a news and entertainment video, not investment advice. You should always do your own research and speak to a financial advisor before making any investments. Thank you all so much for your support. Don't forget to like and subscribe for the chance to win up to $20,000 in Amazon gift cards, and we'll see you in the next video. If you want more crazy trade news, How about this video we did?